Britain has one, the United States does too, even Ethiopia has one. Now the city of Sydney is to get its own poet. He or she will hold the title for a year and will have to write 6 poems about the city during their tenure. The poet will be based at the University of Technology in Sydney, and the head of creative practice there is Professor John Dale, and he's with me in the studio. Thanks for coming in.
Good afternoon, Ross.
John, good to see you. What's the idea behind this, having a poet for Sydney?
It's to celebrate the city of Sydney. There are poets, as you said, there are city poets in Antwerp, Dublin, Toronto, and the dean of our faculty, his sister was the city poet in Antwerp, and she had to write, I think, 7 or 8 poems a year. Some of them, there was one a kilometre long under a tunnel. They're all to do with the city. They're not necessarily flattering poems, but they're poems that celebrate the city in some way, or perhaps it could be about the traffic or whatever.
Yeah, so they're meant to inspire.
Yes, and bring text back to the ordinary people, because I was looking out my window today and there was an ad for Chinese massage and something for Tui's New, but nothing very inspiring. So we're hoping to inspire people with these poems and also engage with younger people.
And what sort of person are you looking for? Will you try to get away from that classic image of somebody sitting in a library dressed in tweeds?
Tweed, we are, although I haven't got my tweed jacket on today. We're looking for a younger, emerging poet, someone who has already shown literary excellence, but is dynamic and new. So we're not looking for an established poet. We're looking for someone who's wanting to break through. And also, and as I said, engage with the younger people.
Any applicants yet?
Well, we're on the ABC News this morning. We've already had 5 or 6 inquiries, but they haven't been the right age group yet.
Okay, and $20,000 is going to go with it. Not enough to support somebody alone, you'd say. So you're looking for somebody who's a writer, a published writer already, perhaps?
Yes, someone who's beginning on their career, and we also offer an office at UTS, so they'll have all the facilities available as well as the $20,000, and we're hoping this will be a permanent position eventually, and it's the first city poet in Australia.
I was going to ask that. No other city has
No,
this.
we were the first. And, of course, we're the first city, so that's great.
That's controversial. Now, just to demonstrate that poetry can be fun, earlier in the morning we set you a little bit of a challenge. That was to complete the following Sydney limerick, on the understanding, of course, that a limerick is considered to be the lowest form of poetry. We gave you the first line, which was, "There was a young girl from the rocks,
whose name was Samantha Fox." That's all I can
Pretty
do
good.
at this
All
stage.
Right. John, good luck.
And can I emphasise,
Sure.
That's not the kind of poet we're looking for.
Understood. John Dale, great to see you. Thanks for coming
Thanks,
and telling
Ross.
us all about it.